Okay.
I was going to say something, and I forgot I had myself on mute.
Ah.
Yeah.
I see that you have given us XP.
Yes.
Are we allowed to spend it?
Hi, welcome to the stream. I'd started. Well done, John. So, we're going to play a little bit of Werewolf the Apocalypse. Pretty badly, to be honest. I'm not the greatest ST.
That's not true.
All my players are great.
No, that's true.
Me.
We have Adam, who is currently off taking a phone call at the moment, so he will be back shortly. We'll get everyone to do a little bit of a introduction to themselves and their characters and their tribe, and then we'll go on from there. I will do my best as the game goes on. If people have questions or anything like that, or want to say anything, then we will do our best to respond. So looking at what we've got at the moment, we have Gabby up there on mine. We have John there. It's really weird, I'm pointing at my wall. And we have Helen up there. And when Adam appears, Adam will be there. John will move into the middle probably, because it's strange like that, Discord. So
Clearly they want the best in the middle.
Naturally.
on that note, I'm ending the stream. So any questions, if the sound's not right or anything like that, just say, and then we'll get this all sorted out. So, Werewolf the Apocalypse, wonderful thing. This one is based out of New York City. This is the second game that we have run for it. We can go from there. So, if we start with John, tell us about your character, a little bit about your character, not too much.
I am Jimbo, or a Philodox stargazer. I'm an avid fisherman, and I try to do the right thing. I smoke a lot of weed.
Right. Helen?
Oh, me, okay. My name is Olivia. I'm a Bonora Galliard, and I am what you would describe as the lowest of the low alcoholic / heroin addict / motivational speaker. Really got that motivation going on. And I'm known for my lobbing of miniatures.
So many drugs.
She is a little bit quiet, I will just say.
Am I?
Yeah, okay, that's
It's a little
okay.
bit quiet, yeah.
Turn that up a little bit. No, I can't move that.
No.
I can't move the thing. So, but I have just turned you up a bit. Okay, Gabs.
My name is Kiara, and I'm a Fianna Galliard, and I'm just trying to work out what my character sheet is telling me, because I can't remember anything. All I remember is that I really like ripping doors off hinges when I am in werewolf form, and when I am in werewolf form, I'm very attractive and have black fur with red-tipped ears.
Yes, you do. So, I am running a second game of this that's running alongside yours. And that group followed in your footsteps for their first game. So they turned up, and I think we're about to get Adam joined.
Yeah, he should be.
Excellent. So they turned up and they went off to the house. And so right on the far side is Adam.
Hello.
So tell us a little bit about your character.
Oh, jeez. What's going on? Who are we?
We're doing introductions.
I don't
Okay,
know.
cool.
Who am I?
Yeah. So Blue is a werewolf, and you might not know though, because he looks like a human most of the time.
It's a solid start.
We're doing well.
Blue is so he's dressed in like a long trench coat, black trench coat, sunglasses that he wears inside all the time, even when it's dark outside. I'm sure everyone can picture exactly the kind of person that he is. Is my webcam frozen?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Let me kill that and
It's just stilled on your beautiful frame.
better.
Better.
Yeah.
Cool. He lives in a city and he moves within the city and he is a digital person in that he operates quite comfortably in the city, more so than most werewolves.
Yes, very, very much so.
Is there anything else you want me to?
No, that's it. That's wonderful. What was his name?
He goes by Blue. His online handle is Blue Screen.
Excellent.
BLU33_SKR33N.
Jesus.
So he goes by Blue.
As everybody could tell, we're taking this really seriously. So we may get Kit join us at some point as well, and then we'll explain that one away as and when or if he turns up. So, as I was just saying, the other group that I'm running, their stories are running kind of parallel. They're a little bit behind. They have just investigated the house that you have left. So they're like a night behind at the moment. They have found a door that has been ripped off its hinges.
Amazing.
As well, amongst some other things too. So, we left it, I believe, last time with you all having left the house. You have killed numerous things with head, feet.
Oh yeah, the
Squeaks.
squigs. Thank you.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
like the squigs,
Not
yeah.
trademark.
Yeah, not trademark. Please don't sue.
I mean, they probably are.
Or
Probably are
on-
trademarked.
Oh, yeah, I know. So you've left that with them, and then so we'll take it as we can either continue from there.
I do believe we had just experienced a guy, and we're like, nah, we're done, and we need a pub. I do believe that's where we were heading.
You were heading to the pub
We were heading
to sort of
to the
like
pub.
digest. Okay, that's fine. So your wonderful glasswalker, Blue, has arranged for an Uber. And you're
Wonders of technology.
you're heading and you have headed to a pub. You've actually headed all the way back into New York. It's like a 15-minute drive away from where you are, so you are back into the wonders of civilization, and you're back in the pub you initially started off in.
Cool.
You go in there, and everything is as you remember it. The barmaid recognises you all immediately and says, "There's no tab this time."
That's on me.
But the table that you started off at is still available for you.
Yeah, let's go back to that same table.
Why not?
Why not? What did I decide?
First round?
Yeah, I was just trying to remember what I decided that Blue drunk. Because he doesn't strike me as a beer guy. Did I have him drinking beer last time?
No, I think you were on wine. No, you were a whiskey
Wine.
drinker, weren't you? Or was it wine?
Did someone have champagne?
All of your
Table.
tabletop characters drink a lot. Wine was the other one.
I'll have a Boilermaker.
Ooh, Boilermakers. Nice.
On
I'm
that
gonna-
note, though, not buying the first round.
I'll get the first round in.
Excellent. Okay.
I think Blue is a Disaronno and Coke kind of guy.
I'm gonna go straight for cheap shots.
I'd agree with that. Disaronno and Coke and cheap shots.
Yes.
Shots.
And a Boilermaker.
Boilermaker.
Just plain old beer, I reckon, for Kiara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get around.
This is the most discussion we've had on anything so far.
It's in the evening. It's picking up a bit. There is a bit of business there, but they're all off on their own. They've all got their own little group of friends, and they're all just sat
Have I
away.
transformed back, presumably?
Yes, you have. Yeah.
Yeah. I think our cover's been blown, lads.
Pulled it off. We just go. It's a furry.
Yeah. If you're not doing that, then you're getting the Werewolf Nation, the Guru Nation. They're coming down on y'all.
Uh-oh.
No. We just blame it off as she's a furry and she chooses to go out in her costume. You know.
That's cool. I have transformed back.
Yes. Yeah. You'll be back in your homid forms. So, but you'd all So the bar, it's got people in there, but they're not. That's not really sat too close to you.
So that guy,
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
he was odd. I'm never gonna forget what he forget him. Whoever he was.
My brain is still with the spider. Like, what happened after the spider?
So the net spider that was
Yeah.
in the server room,
Yeah.
and then we came out into the murder house.
Yes. I found the little girl.
You found the little girl, and then Squigs attacked us, and then
Yeah.
we fucked off.
Right. Okay.
Right?
After we spoke to that drug-addled guy, the magic guy,
My favourite guy.
the one who you left.
Oh yeah, he trapped
Yes.
us in some weird dimension, and he was an utter dickhead.
That's who I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy who is definitely either a Malkavian or a mage. I can't decide.
Did he make
Um,
any sense at all? Did we manage to get anything out of him?
He was trying to sorta.
No.
I rolled like really well on the
Ah,
Enigma
yeah.
roll.
Ah.
He was trying to tell us in a way of what we need to do.
That would be
and-
great to know.
Steve, I have eidetic memory. For a recap, could you, a chance, give us an idea of
You
what
can't
he was
remember, can you?
roughly saying?
I think it was the place and the thing.
I'm going.
Like,
That was pretty much it. There was the place and the thing. Do you have Enigma?
I have XP.
No.
I don't have Enigma, but I have like high intelligence. I will spend willpower if needed.
I'm not going to let you spend willpower on this. You have eidetic memory to lower the difficulty. You're all sat there chatting about it, so let's go across the board. So I'll do a intelligence enigmas roll off of everyone. So if everyone tells me what you got, and then we'll.
I actually
how do I?
have glasses now.
No, I've got the dice.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So I just do the. You tell me the die.
What was it? Intelligence.
We need the link to the fudge roller, don't we?
What was it?
That's sorry. I'm doing the rolls. So
Okay, confused. He's doing
Yeah.
it wrong.
yeah. So you just tell me how many dots you've got.
Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. Ignore what I just did.
Right.
I am ignoring it.
Where is my character sheet?
What is it?
Intelligence. So it's always an attribute and it's always an ability.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't hear
I
them.
was gonna spend XP. I'm
So-
not-
So it's intelligence and what? Sorry.
Intelligence and enigmas.
2.
That is a total of 4.
Oh, show off.
Okay, so we'll do also.
Intelligence.
So it was 2 for you.
2.
Okay. Mine
Don't
is
need to do it for you.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
So it's 4 for Adam. Excellent. What was it for you, John? Did you say?
3.
3.
with a slightly lower TM, I guess.
I don't think it matters.
No.
Not with two ones in it, no.
Okay, because like as much as Jimbo would want to remember, he had a few joints between now and then, and that guy really confused him.
And what was yours, Gabs?
3.
3 as well. Okay. So 3 of you know. And you can look back. You can put a few things together, and you can turn around and go, I'm pretty sure that was a spirit.
We'll be there when you.
I'm pretty sure that was a totem of some description. The way he carried himself, the way he spoke, the way he behaved, the things he was talking, the way he was talking. You're pretty sure, Gabs. You and Helen are going to be 100% certain of who this person is. Helen's definitely come across him before. You probably have come across him on the odd occasion. Adam, it's going to be rumour, hearsay. You'll know. It'll probably something will twig. John has forgotten who you were talking about.
Now this Boilermaker's really nice.
So for the 2 bone gnawers, hold on, I need to mute a server.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Okay. So for the 2 bone gnawers, they will know this as the Great Trash Heap. He is a totem spirit. Very old, very powerful. Is generally, that's the way he behaves. Think,
That's Kit just joining. He's in the Roll20.
right, okay. He's probably making up a character then as we
No,
speak.
what's a she, he says.
Yeah, I'll get that sorted.
You want the other one for your character sheet?
Oh,
Then you'd have to close your note.
I'll keep it.
Yeah. So yeah, he is the Great Trash Heap.
Trash heap.
He's very old. He's very powerful. He is
Funny.
a spirit of wisdom.
Old and powerful and a trashy.
Yeah.
Go on, sorry, carry on.
So yeah, he is the spirit of wisdom. So he's generally knowledgeable. So that is who it is. You know a few things here and there that you can do. If you had a Theurge, it'd make things a lot easier for you. You never know, a Theurge might be joining the party very shortly. So, Adam, you've heard stories, rumour of this totem, this spirit, this wise thing. And you know that it doesn't really deal with glasswalkers because it's the bottom rung. It's you're more of a highbrow, and this one's down here. You're more order and organisation and things like that, and having things 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing, it turns up into your world, and it's just things are just all over the place. It's chaos. So that is what you know about it. You know that if you want to speak to it or summon it or do anything with it, you generally have to trash heaps. It likes rubbish. It's a good way of dealing with it.
What, of dealing with it or like trying to talk to it? Because was it trying to tell us what to do next?
Yes, it's a bit of both, to be honest, with this guy.
Okay.
Sometimes guy.
Gather some
Why would
rubbish.
it be communicating with us?
You're asking me.
I should have saw that coming. And this Boilermaker really nice.
Exactly.
So, should we review what we're actually trying to achieve?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We need to find out who's buying these properties in City Central Park around that area.
Yeah.
Because we've got two conflicting bits of information.
We have
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
some average schmo, which I think is just a patsy, and a really serious messed up organization by the call of
Black Dog.
Black Dog
Oh.
Gaming,
Mm.
Yeah.
which I've been advised by my street contacts to be someone we don't want to mess with. And I did a lot of research in the city center as well.
Well, should I go and look into this Michael Berry CEO chap to find out what his deal is? 'Cause he's
That would be a good idea, yeah.
related to Black Dog.
Have you got contacts, Adam?
So many contacts, mate.
How many points?
Out the wazoo. I have 2 points in contact.
I got 3.
Alright.
I got 3.
Alright.
You know, it's not great when I'm doing it.
Okay.
I've got 5 ancestors, I'm just saying.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, what you get from that is, because obviously with your connections, people can see what you're looking into. So you're connected with your tribe mates and that. So
Connected.
you're connected with your tribe mates. You have a way. You've all anything that you're looking into. You all happily dab together. It's like one big circle jerk.
You genuinely don't know if you need LSD or not. Do drugs work on werewolves?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Vampires
Jimbo
can't
likes
take them, right?
Vampires can take drugs if the person they're drinking from is on
Yeah,
drugs.
they have to give it to a person first.
Yeah. So so as you've been looking into this stuff and you've been putting in names and stuff like that, you get a thing back saying, "I know this Max Berry guy." You just get an email off of someone else in the tribe. Just says, "I know this Berry guy. I've got a contact within the FBI who is investigating him. He goes by a lot of other names as well. He's a pretty nasty guy.
Okay.
If you want, I can put you in contact, but he might ask for a favour in return."
The FBI guy.
Yeah.
Does the FBI guy, like, how aware of us is this FBI? Like, how do you know this FBI guy? Is he also a werewolf? Like,
He's kinfolk. He is kinfolk, so he is aware.
Okay, cool. Alright, fine, sweet. Yeah. Put me in touch with this guy then.
Okay. Yeah, he'll chuck you an email address for him.
Sweet. I'll drop that guy an email address, and
We're still waiting for the callback from the guy in Canada as well. The one that lost his pinky ring finger.
Oh yeah. No, I'm glad everyone else knows what's going on.
I am as well. So, yeah, we'll come to that one a bit later on then. So you you got the email and stuff like that, so that's fine, Adam. So you can.
yeah, I'll fire off an email. I'll be like, hey,
Camera's frozen.
To get in touch with you about such and such, whatever the guy's name is. Michael Perry.
The camera's frozen.
I'm looking into him. He said you could help. Just touching base, kind of establishing things.
Okay, cool. Your camera's frozen.
Oh, I need to order a new webcam.
So now you're all talking about what you're doing, where you're going and stuff.
Right,
The building that we went into was the one where there was the violence going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was empty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we do. So in terms of leads, right? We've got all the other addresses that we can go and check out.
Yeah.
We've got the building that we can go back to. We've got the
Murder house.
right where
Oh,
Red-
Red
Yeah,
Claw.
Red Talon.
Oh, Red Talon.
Red Fang is a grunge band. It's stoner band anyway. Red Talon guy, because we could try and track down. Is that it? Is that the three
Did
leads?
we think as well that maybe the weird like other dimension that we went into that had the spider in it, did we think that might link to all these other addresses?
That's my current working theory of why they want to buy up all these addresses, yeah, because they're
Right.
entranceways into this server room. But that's a working theory, which we could test by going to the others and then slipping into... What's the name for it?
Umbra.
Umbra.
The Umbra.
Umbra.
I mean, it can't be worse than the house we've just come from.
I mean, sure.
You say that.
I didn't catch any
You
of
didn't
that.
see what I found in one of those
Oh.
rooms. Anyway.
Maybe no one can really hear me.
Is there no way your mic will work?
It's just the echo.
No, I'm just deaf. I just couldn't hear what she said.
Oh, can you hear?
Yeah.
So if I mute that...
No, it's us.
Yeah, I know, but if I mute that... Because I've got the headphones in, haven't I? And I'm muting that mic.
Nice.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry.
No, I mean, if I use my mic, it picks you up.
Oh, right, okay. That's true.
I'll just have to sit at the back. Sit.
Steve, do you have a Twitter?
Do I have a Twitter? Yes.
What is it?
I think I follow you.
I tried looking for Hefty Yeti and I couldn't find it.
It's not that.
Snug Yeti.
Is it Snake? Oh, I can't remember.
Is it Steve?
I think it's just Steve.
Steve. You just got in real
Steve.
early. You just got at Steve. Oh, it's Steve Howell Yeti.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we
Jimbo
go.
is listens to you guys as you guys go through this plans, and there's a part where his brain stops, connecting to what's going on. It's not that he's not paying attention. It's just you can see that he has something in his head, and it's there, and he's focusing on that.
Yeah, Kiara's quite sort of traumatized and hasn't told anyone what she saw and what she did in that room. So she's kind of just quite quiet and
Yeah,
I think
you
I wanna-
straight up killed a person.
yeah, I straight up
I think we need to split up.
killed a little girl, ripped her face off.
I think we need to split up a little bit and cover more ground.
Split the party!
Party!
Well,
It's
should we
not
go
you
check out
guys.
2 different addresses then?
Yeah, I think we should go and have hit up some of these other locations.
How many
If
other
not go into them,
locations
but at least
did we
keep
get?
from the outside.
Another 6.
Why don't some of us go and check out one of the buildings, and some of us try and track down the Red Talon?
I can check. I'll go with tracking down the Red Talon then. I'm pretty good at tracking.
Okay.
Sorry, I've got
Shall I
completely
come with you in case
distracted.
there's a digital tracking element to that?
I'm leant over the bar, shouting at the waitress because I'm convinced she's given me the evil eye.
Okay.
And that's just not on, I've been perfectly nice to her. I'm not making sense, I'm very drunk.
I go over to Olivia and just steer her back to our table.
No more meth. No more meth.
It's pure heroin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No more heroin then.
You have
Shooting up in the toilets.
you have resist toxin. You can just soak yourself up just like that.
I know, but where's the fun?
Oh, okay.
She's using my tie.
So 2 of you are going to go after the Red Talon, and 2 of you are heading to another building.
Yeah, I'll head to another building.
Yeah, I kind of just want to murder this Red Talon guy.
Oh, that's a healthy attitude.
Okay,
I
excellent.
do not want to murder this Red Talon guy, but
Would you want me to come with you then?
Oh,
we all
yeah.
just
The
go
only
over there?
murderer in the group.
Alright, fine. Let's do it. Don't split the party.
Oh, apparently we're all going to murder the Red Talon.
Yeah.
You're all going after the Red Talon, are you?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to go out to the location where the dead body was and try and find the guy's track. And once I'm out of visible sight, I will change into my wolf form.
Right. Okay. Let's go for a perception primal urge.
Oh, okay. Not survival. Actually, it's the same dice. 5.
Sorry, which one are we doing?
No, just John.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I was just looking at my stuff.
Oh, okay.
Good lord, I cannot.
No, that's one. That's one. That's fine. So, wait, you said you're in Lupus, didn't you, as well?
Yeah, I am. Oh, I didn't add that. Yeah, give me a second.
Well, no, it's a lower difficulty, isn't it? So, because your abilities and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm
So,
in my full beast form.
yeah. So, that's fine. You pick up the scent of something. It's definitely wolf-like. It's not anything that you would expect to see, well, to smell or pick up in the city itself. It's not something that you think would be around Central Park, that's for sure. Nothing like this. It doesn't. It's sort of this mixed in. It's mainly the smell of blood that you're following at the moment, as well, and this sort of musk.
Yeah. For those that haven't seen Jimbo in his wolf form, he is almost. He looks far more Asian than or Mongolian. Like wolf in appearance, he has more browns and browns and black streaks through, rather than like the very Northern American appearance.
Okay, nice.
He'll look at you guys and just nod and begins tracking the trail.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
Yeah.
Are
So
you
I'm
guys still
still.
human?
I might change. I like changing.
There's no doors here.
There's no
I don't
doors
care.
here.
I'll find something else to rip apart, apparently.
So, are you going into the
Maybe.
to the lupus form? Are you to the wolf
Yeah.
form? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Only mildly suspicious in here.
Yeah. So, smart person, a drunk, and two wolves walk through Central Park.
One of those is
I will
normal.
purposely try and stay out of the way if I can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Visible
Same.
line of sight. There's a lot of woods in New York.
Okay.
Central Park.
You have to bear in mind that this track is at least 24 hours old.
Yes.
Oh no, you've just headed back there. So no, it's not. It's only going to be hours old. So yeah, you follow it through. You get to a point which is sort of down an alleyway, and then it just stops.
I'll stop. Stop. Like, in wolf form, I'll stop.
Yep.
Can I try and pick up the scent again?
Yeah, you tried.
Okay, so it's gone.
Mm-hmm. The only smell you pick up is that of New York now, and it's not nice.
Did it go up the walls?
No, it'd still smell it. It'd just be saying that smell is going up that way.
Okay.
I gotta just sit on my butt and just look at you guys like,
Is there any other kind of I don't know. I'm still in human form, but I asked the two wolves. Are there any other smells like cleaning fluid or anything? Bleach, shampoo.
Try to pick up blood. So we're trying to track the red talon, but I also remember picking up the scent of blood. So see if I can follow just the blood now rather than the red talon.
Nope, both stops there.
Is there CCTV of the area?
Not where you are, no.
Is there a doorway or anything nearby?
You got like the back door to a hotel, but that's further back.
Can I hear anything?
I think Kit is just trying to join.
If the smell's gone, does that mean they went into the Umbra here?
That is what you'd probably think, yeah.
If we try to
If we're in
move
darkness, I'll shift
forward.
back to my human form.
Hold on, John. You have to talk a lot louder.
Sorry,
though.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm practically shouting. If I try to move forward, would it have that same slowing, pulsing thing that we saw in the house? If it was the Umbra?
No, that's a weird
Okay.
one-off.
Okay.
So I think if Helen starts talking, I'll just say if you're that quiet. So
I'll just try and step sideways.
okay, through the dark wall.
So we
Where
can't
does-
step
where
sideways.
does it end?
You need a shiny, something shiny.
Oh. Got a lot of
Yeah,
needles.
something reflective, I should
Mhm.
say. Oh no, it's the other group who did that bit, so you haven't got those. So no one has like a pocket mirror in their
I
bag.
mean, I have a pocket mirror in that I have my phone.
I have fishing gear, so I probably would have like a metal can.
Yeah, those sorts of things will work.
All right, I'll shift back and pull it out of my bag.
Yeah.
What does it
Ship,
work for? Sorry, I missed that.
you're stepping sideways, so it's just something reflective. They
Uh-huh.
step sideways by like focusing on. They look at themselves in a reflective, and then they just sort of picture themselves going through it.
Is there a puddle nearby?
It's New York. There's always puddles.
I'll use that then.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you find the point where you get the reflection of the light, and you look through it, and you all are you all doing it?
Yeah, I'm using my whiskey
Yeah.
bottle.
Whiskey bottles are generally dark.
Wine bottle. White wine bottle.
How much alcohol have you got on you?
I cleared the bar out.
Right, again.
No, but I didn't use up all this stuff before.
Right, okay.
It's only been a few hours.
Customer.
Right,
It's only a few
okay.
hours. I've got limits. Thank you.
So you will, so you'll all step through. The Umbra here does not look like the server room. That server room was it was clean, it was organised, it was pristine. This place is dirty. It does not feel right here. It's not the natural environment that three of you are used to. You like trees, you like having the grass, you like having animals. You used to step into the Umbra and see animal spirits running around. You'd see a deer just go off and things like that. With this one, it's dark, it's greasy. You can see the buildings as they were, but they look just like a spirit form of them. And it's not overly pleasant where it is, but there are things here. You can see claw marks on the walls as they sort of like going off in a direction away from you. But that's about it, really. You walk back to Central Park, and you can see all this beautiful greenery. You can see all these beautiful trees. They're huge. You can see this glowing light off in the distance, which is obviously going to be the heart of the park. That's the can, and it's amazing. It's absolutely stunning. That place, that feels safe and welcoming to you.
I'm gonna immediately go into stealth if that's all right.
Okay.
Do the claw marks extend forwards, like they just follow the street forwards?
Yeah, they're like it's like someone's dragged their claws down the wall and then stopped and then has just done it again further. It's like someone doesn't like being where they are.
Yeah.
Now that we're here, can we pick up the scent?
But you're back in Homid form, like you said.
I'm still werewolf.
You're
Can I
still-
smell anything?
Yeah, go for perception, primal edge.
Where is that?
Perception edge.
3.
Primal urge.
Oh, primal edge. Where's that?
There.
Yeah, no, still 3.
Okay. Yeah, you can smell something. It's not nice, whatever it is. You smell a wolf, basically. You don't smell blood anymore, but you smell something. You still get the smell of the umbra, and it's not nice. You don't feel comfortable. You really don't like being in the umbra here.
Do I feel as uncomfortable as the others?
Not really. No, you're fairly used to it.
Sweet, cool. I will draw my heavy pistol
Okay.
and tell Kiara to lead the way.
Yeah. I guess I follow the scent.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. funnily enough, the scent and the claw marks are heading off in the same direction.
Well, there you go.
They head straight into the park. As soon as you get into the park, though, the claw marks stop. But the smell carries on. But then you start, like, from sides of it, around you, and that, so from the left, from the right, you are getting the smell of other wolves as well. You know that they're going to be the other bone gnawers, like, in that sort of situation. So,
The other red talons.
no, you're aware of one red talon, but you know that bone gnawers, they are the people who live in Central Park. They're the werewolves who own it, essentially. They look after it.
So, okay. Do we think maybe that the bone gnawers were hunting this one then?
Is it just like daily movements?
You'd probably say daily movements of the bone gnawers. They're just doing what they would normally do. So
It's
there's
going to be harder to follow this trail because they're all getting mixed up.
yes.
I have the merit noted messenger. So I go to different, pass messages on for the elders. So I assume if I'm in this city, that the Cairn here would know who I am at the very least at a polite level.
They'd recognise you. They'd know not to throw you out.
Yeah. Can I try and find anyone that I would recognise?
You can't see anyone at the moment. You can't even smell other wolves at the moment. The only person who can smell anything else at the moment is Kiara.
What can I smell?
You can smell the bone gnawer werewolves that are out doing their random things, and you can still smell. You're pretty certain the red talon, which is in that away.
Gone back into the park, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Shall we carry on following the red talon?
I think it might be best if we go in wolf form. Red talons don't like humans, and if we go there, he may mistake it.
You make a good point.
I'll shift over to my lupus one.
Okay.
I will follow at a distance in human form, and I'll use my Blur of the Milky Eye ability.
Excellent.
So I need to roll for that, don't I?
Yeah.
Manipulation plus stealth,
Go for it.
which is 4 plus 3, so 7.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh, that's not.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Wow.
It's just a fail. It's alright, you can keep on going. You can try it again in a little bit.
So, how is that? Oh, because I need to roll 8s to succeed. Yeah. Okay, cool. I got it. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
You keep following the trail. I'm going to shout at you guys to make sure we're not getting followed up by anyone else.
Okay.
So I'm gonna step back and stealth shadow them, which is my speciality.
Mm-hmm.
So is just these two going and us two both shadow following?
Well, you're doing it poorly.
Sure.
Are you doing it in wolf form
Oh,
or?
what I'm doing. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll for that?
No, are you doing it in lupus?
Yeah.
In wolf form. Okay, so the two ladies are going off in wolf form and they're following that track, and then you two are hanging back. One in human with a gun, one as a wolf, and shadowing quite well. Okay, so
For that
Do you
blow
want
of
me
the
to roll for that, by the way?
no, that only comes into play if someone is actually following them, and I'd have to do a competitive roll.
Okay.
that was going to be my question too, because I rolled for my ability, but not for how well I was actually stealthing. But if we're not rolling for that, it's fine.
No, that'll be a competitive roll. So if anyone does do anything like that, then it would be a you both roll. So okay, so you follow these tracks, you two, and you go off and you go all the way to the other side of Central Park.
Oh, he doesn't drop straight back out, does he?
Dickhead.
You get to the other side of Central Park. You follow it down another alley, and it sort of it gets really, really pungent. There is a building in front of you. It's like I want to describe it as an old-fashioned cottage, which is really strange. The whole building itself looks really bizarre. It is covered, and when I say covered in spiders' webs, I mean absolutely covered. The windows, the doors. If you put your hand on the door handle, you'd be literally putting your hand through a spider's web to get to it. But these webs look thick. They look very, very thick.
No.
This is where the trail stops.
Can we hear anything inside?
No.
Are there any signs
Is there a
of
way of
people
getting around
going?
to the sides and back?
Say again?
Are there any signs of people moving into the house or anything?
No, you're still in the Umbra. Don't
Oh,
forget.
right.
There are no spirits around it. If anything, this whole building is giving a sign of fuck off.
Classic. Well, we enter those ones.
Yep.
Twice.
Would I know if net spiders do this?
This... You're not there yet. The two guys, you're not there yet.
Oh yeah, because we're shadowing.
You're shadowing. So at the moment, all you've seen is down the alleyway, and you've seen these two sort of stop and are looking around.
Hang on, I'm confused about where we are then. I thought we went into the park.
Yeah, you've gone through the park.
Oh, we crossed the park.
You've
into another
literally
alley.
crossed the... Yeah. Crossed the park, out the other side, into an alley, and then you see it's a weird little... Looks like a little cottage.
We're a couple minutes behind because we're shadowing.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't let them out of my sight.
No. But if they've stopped, it means they may have found something, so it's a lot of it will just keep an eye on it. So,
I'm feeling an overwhelming urge to rip the door, but I stop myself because I figure that the others need to see this before we do anything.
okay.
Olivia, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean... Can I convert back to my, slightly less wolf, just so I can gesticulate in a way they'd understand to come here?
Yeah. You can turn back into a human form. And you can too.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, they can understand you. Come on.
Alright.
We know what she's saying, but we don't necessarily understand her.
Run, run!
I'm over,
Yeah, we're sort of
That's
doing that, like.
but with your paws.
Yeah. Because we can't open the door because we haven't got opposable thumbs.
They're Italian wolves.
That's why I ripped them off the hinges.
Run over here! Okay, so...
I'm more literate in my wolf form.
So are you... are you going back into your human
No.
form? No. Okay. You're no longer drunk either.
Oh.
So you're beckoning the other two to come on over.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll head over if we're being back in there.
I'm gonna stay behind because
Right.
I want to make sure we're not gonna get attacked or pinned down.
Yeah.
Cool.
Give me 2 seconds before you two do anything.
Suddenly, and Kit appears.
I don't know. Kit, can you hear us?
No, he's not in a call.
He's
I
not.
did message him on Facebook a second ago, going, "How are things going?" But he hasn't seen it.
All
Do
right.
you want me to add him into this chat?
He's already in here.
I think I've already added him.
Oh, okay.
So
Can't add him anyway. Oh yeah, you have.
let's look then. So
According to Discord, he's still playing Mad Max. So
yeah, I saw that. It's very kit. Okay. That sounded ominous. So
I'm going to take the opportunity to get a drink quickly, okay?
Yeah.
oh, just as you're about to make a roll as well.
Your drink was empty as well.
Sorry?
Just as you're about to do a roll for me as well.
Alright, I'll wait. It's fine. I just thought we were time faffing.
Nope. Can I take a? I need a stealth check off of you both.
Me?
Mine is it stealth dexterity?
Yeah.
Mine is 7, and I have a specialization in shadowing.
Okay. That would be for if you were following someone, shadowing.
Yeah, I was doing.
You're following them. You're not hiding
and that's
from
fine.
what I'm
I'm
doing.
just letting you know what my speciality
Yeah.
is.
Who's the other one rolling?
I don't really know what it does, so.
Okay. Cool. Not you. Not you. So, and Adam.
Stealth dexterity
Yeah.
is 3 and 4, 7. So you got dexterity then.
Yeah.
Stealth. Oh, my down here.
I saw lots of 9s, but I saw two 1s.
Oof.
Oof.
4 9s, 2 1s.
3. Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So, do you want to go and get drinks or anything?
Yeah, just give me a second. I just need a glass of squash, that's all.
Yeah.
I'll be 1 second.
Okay. So we'll. Okay.
Can you bring the keg?
Classic.
Stand up.
I'm going to do a really professional thing and
Oh, right,
rotate
okay.
to see if it's
Right. What I will do is I will go on to this. So we'll be back shortly for anyone watching. Okay, and we're back. We now all have alcohol, and we are doing well.
Yeah. We've played musical chairs. I've rotated positions.
Yeah. So we have got the two ladies by a old cottage style looking house. John, stop clicking. That's all I can hear.
Sorry, my brain just lost there. Sorry, guys.
And the other two who are sort of watching from a distance to see what they can do.
I'm heading over to them because they beckoned us over.
Okay, so yeah, you walk on over.
Did you say you were by a door?
Yes.
So, can we interact with the door? Do we have to cross back?
You can try to open the door if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Now that I can see the spider web, would I know if this is a thing that net spiders do, or is this a different kind of spider?
It's a different kind.
Okay.
Let me have a quick look at the character sheet. So,
Yeah, I'm keeping watch. That's all I'm doing right now.
how many points of occult have you got?
Who?
Adam.
Like none, I think. Let me double check. Occult, yeah, none.
Would I be able to tell if it's a
Yeah, the two. Yeah, Olivia and Kiara. Occult.
just a cult on its own?
No, well, no. Have you got any points in occult?
Yeah, two.
Yeah, I've got occult at 2 as well.
Okay, so for you two, what's your intelligence and occult?
4.
Intelligence, and I've got 5.
Okay, so that was for Olivia. Oh. Okay. Right, so Blue looks at all this stuff as like, definitely not net spiders. Definitely not net spiders doing this at all. The other two, Olivia looks at it and goes, there's rumour. I'm pretty sure I've heard of something, a shapeshifter of some description that is like a spider or something like that, a were spider. I'm not massively sure about that one.
Weren't all the other were creatures wiped out?
No.
Like, there shouldn't be other were creatures, right?
Yeah. There's loads.
Well,
There's only specific ones that aren't really around, or if they're not around, it's because they're put into like the deepest part of Umbra that you don't see them anymore.
There are some that are definitely around a lot more. There are some that definitely aren't around. Like you got the McCall, for example, the were lizards, were crocodiles, stuff like that. Dinosaurs, if you will.
giving the royal family a bad name. Yeah.
Or werebats.
Werebats. And you get the Korax, so were crows, the Bastet, were cats, and stuff. So Kiara, she is. I'm pretty sure I have seen this sort of stuff before. I'm pretty sure that this is a Ananazi thing. I'm pretty sure that this is the were spider. This is what were spiders do.
I love Ananazis.
If we bother, do we know? Are they generally just? Are they like werewolves? Or are they generally,
Sentient.
a range of emotions, or are they just typically pissed off? And if you go bother one, you don't want to bother it.
You won't know enough.
Okay.
Well, we break the door down.
Okay.
So the scent led here, right?
Yes.
And led to that door. But the door is covered in cobwebs. So while the scent goes there, it doesn't look like they went through, unless a were spider came and spun more web again after they entered, right?
Yeah. You will. Yeah. You can't really tell what's been put there afterwards or anything like that. That you can't really tell a great deal, to be honest.
Well, so if we go in, we know that at minimum there's going to be Dave Bautista and some kind of spider person, right? At minimum. And the Red Talon guy is going to be pissed.
And the spider person might be pissed.
Like, they're probably on the same side, right? So we're going to have a fight of at least 2 people who we currently outnumber, but if there's more people in there, things could go south for us pretty quick.
Can I hear, because I'm a werewolf farm, can I hear any movement coming from anywhere in the house or anywhere nearby?
No.
No.
And we can't get round the back, have a look in the back windows or anything like that.
You've literally got to where you are and stopped.
Right, so we can still go around and see.
We could
Yeah,
search around
should we
there,
try?
yeah.
Should we try and search around the edges of the cottage and?
We are a fan of coming in the back door.
Ew.
I'm going to keep my distance and keep watch.
Yeah, you're keeping your distance and going to keep watch. Okay. Okay,
Right,
so
keep
the other
watch.
3, you're sort of going around the back of this building. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's my dice? Where are my dice at? Well, fuck.
Oh, are we all dead?
No. John, roll your dex. No, I got that wrong completely. Perception and alertness.
Perception alertness is 5. Plus I'm in lupus, so it's 2 difficulties less.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll come back to you. So you.
Ooh, a 10.
Yes, I noticed. So the other 3, you go round the back. There's spider webs for days, literally down to the floor, and they seem to merge through this umbral floor as well.
Sorry, if we touch them, will the spider guy know we're there?
Don't know. Have you touched one?
I don't know, have I?
Not yet.
Then no, you don't know. How do spiders generally know if someone's coming? Is it through their webs?
You touched the web.
There we go. So there we go. That's what you assumed. Then. Okay, so the 3 of you head round the back, and it's literally the same all the way round the back.
Ugh. Is there a back door or windows or anything we can see?
Yeah, plenty. Back door. There's a few windows. They're all covered in webs.
Is this a stupid plan? To throw in a miniature. See what happens. Just
Where are you getting these miniatures from?
I imported a lot from Bart. I only used up like 2.
She nicked them all.
I just never known a bar to have miniatures.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
All the sad drinkers.
Hey.
Okay, John. You're stood
Yes.
there watching, and you saw them walk around the corner. You sort of glance, and then you think, that's a bit odd. And you turn, and you look, stepping out of this bush, so like behind a tree and stuff like that near you, is this man.
No,
This
Dave Bautista.
huge man. He is 6 feet from you. He is huge. He is in Homid, and he is walking with his palms out
Towards them or towards me?
towards you.
Is he coming from the way we came then?
You've sort of gone away from him, so he was sort of behind you.
Yeah, like he hasn't gone past us.
No, he hasn't. No.
No, cool.
I'll look at him in my lupine form and just. Is he the Red Talon?
You tell me.
Well, you're describing him approaching. Does he look like Dave Bautista?
Yes. Yeah.
We've been looking for you.
Just nods.
Shall we speak words?
He nods.
I'll call for the pack.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come over.
If there's a call, we'll go back. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't fancy touching this spider web quite yet.
And as soon as I turn the corner, just like gun up, stop.
Put the gun away. He's come with peace. You come with peace?
He just shows his palms.
He's in Homid, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll holster my pistol then. I'll just like swing it round and then holster.
Roll your dexterity and performance for me. I want to see if you throw it somewhere.
Blue shoots himself in the
Blue shoots himself in the face.
Come on, Robocop it, man.
So dexterity is 4. Do you want me to roll it? Is it just 4d10?
That's right, I'll go. So is it just 4? What's your performance?
No, performance is 0.
Right, okay.
That's not.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Not anything useful.
Like an expert, you're like that, and you spin it, and then just put it straight down. You cover it up again, and it's just like, yeah.
So slick.
Yeah, so.
I'm just going to look at you.
So.
You are the regular old ocelot.
Yeah, so that's fine. So you do that, and he's just stood there.
Can I do the same with my miniature?
Oh yeah, you're throwing it, aren't you?
No,
I was contemplating it, but now we're all being cool. I want to stay in my pocket.
You're sober now, you know that, right?
I know.
Okay. You want to try to do something cocky with your miniature into like your
Can
pocket?
I flip it and
Recatch it without looking.
No, you want to sort of throw it again, catch it behind your back, yeah. Okay. What's your dex performance?
4.
I want to point out how well I rolled before. All right. Oh yeah, it's fine. You sort of do it. You catch the neck of it. It's like, oof. You put it.
There's no real downsides to mine.
I'm not going to accuse someone.
So,
I am Jimbo. This is my pack. You are
claw.
Claw, did you say?
Claw.
I'll roll my eyes.
Like Santa.
This is my newly associated pack. My pack wanted to have some words with you. We are doing an investigation for the elder of this area, and you're a person of interest.
Always have.
Your tribe comes with many legends and many reputations.
And lots of glory.
Aye.
I'm here hunting.
What are you hunting?
Not you. I'm hunting for a man. A dangerous man. A man
So
who
what was
is
his
hunt.
name?
Sorry?
So did you say his name?
Yeah. Claw. CL.
No. Sorry, the man that he's hunting for. Sorry.
No, he didn't say his name, no.
Okay, sorry.
I'll ask if you're hunting Michael Berry.
No.
Who are you hunting?
A dancer.
There was a single moment of Jimbo's eyes just kind of like, if wolves could raise their brows, Jim's brows would be up to you. Of the black type?
Yes.
Interesting.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, what's a black dancer?
Black
Would we know?
dancers are the corrupted version of.
Yeah, you would all know. A black spiral dancer is a old tribe of werewolves that got lost to an entity called the Worm, which is like a really big bad thing that you all want to kill. And these guys turn up randomly. They're really strong, really powerful, never nice, can't be reasoned with. They will just kill you on sight. Generally, when you fight one of them, it is a fight to the death.
They're very corrupted as well.
Corrupted, yeah.
I see. That actually may link into something that we are investigating. Through your hunt, Claw, have you heard of anything called Black Dog Gaming?
Yes.
That is who we hunt.
They are connected.
I can see that connection now, actually. That makes sense.
Do you have an idea where the dancer is?
Just sort of looks down that alleyway.
Oh, in the spider house.
Not in the Ananazi lair, no.
Oh.
That is where my investigation has led.
Through our investigation, we have noticed that they have purchased a lot of properties within the area of Central Park.
I don't care. I don't care in anything that humans have. Don't care anything that they have to do. All I care is that this man is protecting someone who is buying up my home, my tribe's home. That is what I care about. The rest of you humans can die in a ditch as far as I'm concerned. At the moment,
Charming.
we have something in common.
What's he
Yes.
buying up? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
A lot of land.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, I can see that our hunting is sharing similar grounds.
Yeah.
Have you found anything that you may be able to assist us? For we are also honored bound to assist the elders in this territory.
The house that you are currently looking at down there is a place I have tried to get into. She won't let me.
She being where's
Spud? Who?
Yes, the Ananazi.
Yeah.
Have you tried speaking with her?
What do you know about spiders?
Not much. I'm more of a fisherman.
They're predators.
Do you know which sex is bigger in a spider?
females.
Female.
Do you know which sex is the more violent?
Females.
Oh, is it a moody ananas?
I see.
I believe she is in there with a mate.
Ah.
What do you require from this building? Like, do you require speaking to the Nazi, or do you require access? Do you require the Nazi to be alive?
At the moment, I don't know.
Okay.
A totem sort of spoke with me and led me here.
The trash heap.
Yes.
That's
Same for us then.
If we help you and help you gain access to this building, would you be willing to share information with us and us with you whilst our goals are aligned?
Yes.
Time to rip a door.
I would like to. Can I go back towards the house and lob that miniature now?
At the same time.
Yeah, we'll do two different tactics.
Okay.
Genuinely, we're talking about a spider using their web to determine where people are,
Yeah.
and there are 4 sides of a house and presumably 2 floors.
Sure.
And
We can all.
now 5 of us.
Yeah.
If we all trigger it at
At
different points at the same time.
It can only eat one of us.
Yes, but we will gain.
Where?
It will.
She's
We'll
not
gain
in
a
there
bit of.
alone. She is in there with her mate.
And I cannot go in there.
Why can't you go in?
There is a treaty in place between my tribe and the Ananazi.
Oh.
I cannot go in.
But you also don't know what you need from inside there.
No.
Right. Okay,
Is it
cool.
you can't go in at all, or you can't go without her letting you in?
Yes.
So we do need to talk to the Anazi. So what we need then is the context for why Dave Claw Batista needs to get in there so that we know what kind of information he needs, right? So
Whoever is running Black Dog Gaming has ties to the Black Spirals, which is Dave Batista Claw is investigating.
but what specific bit of information? Like, what specific bit of information? I'll just ask him.
Well, his trail is going towards that building, into there. He's in that building.
Claw. So, but we thought we were following Claw into that building. So who, Claw, do you think you're following into that building? Because we thought we were following you.
I've been to the door. I've looked. I stepped out. Saw you coming. Hid. Watched. Waited. We are on the same trail. I don't know what I will find in there. I don't know what I need in there. All I know is that it is deemed wise for me to go in this direction.
But what pointed you at this house?
You spoke to the trash heap thing as well. So you picked up the
So the only thing pointing you at this house is the trash heap told you to come here.
Yes.
Is that right? Right. Okay. Fine.
Your
Hi.
favourite person, Luke, the trashy.
Fucking trash heap. Everyone's all like, "Oh, he's a trash heap. He's so wise." You don't know what you're talking about. Fucking lunatic. Ugh.
To be clear here, I'm not agreeing with them as well.
Right. Okay.
I still
Lady.
think that the triggering the web at different points is quite a good plan.
Or, you ladies could try and talk your way in.
Yeah.
I think we just like flick it so that the spider lady knows
that we're
there
here.
and comes for a chat.
Will she come for a chat, or will she come
What?
by her heads off?
We can.
Well, I feel like I can talk my way out of this.
All right, let's give it a go.
If she comes to buy a head off, we're all together, so stand
Sure.
the best chance of winning.
Fine. So we'll all be.
I'd like to discuss that conversation about if she comes out to bite our heads off, we are in this together. I'm just saying.
By that, I mean I don't have to run faster than her. I only have to run faster than you fuckers.
At least we have our understandings.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to the front door. Be polite.
Yeah.
to the spider.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. So,
I'm keeping a healthy step back.
Yeah. Like twang the webs on the door and kind of step back.
okay. Claw also points out this will probably be better to do out of the Umbra.
Right. Pieces of information that would be nice to know prior.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you now.
Will the spider web be there in the real world?
Not that you can see it.
But it'll work. Okay, cool, fine. Alright.
if we can. Firstly,
I'm
holy
gonna come
shit.
out my wolf form.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
come into my Hamid form.
Okay, yeah, and you'll step out. You're all on the side of the road. You look down the alleyway and you can see it's like a house has been bolted on to the side of a block of flats, and it's further down the alleyway. It's dark. You can't really see anything. Claw is still there, but he just sort of steps backwards
I'm
and
gonna light a
into the
joint.
park.
I'm gonna light a joint up.
Okay. So, what are you doing?
Stroll them up to that door.
Yeah, knock on the front door, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. So you knock on the front door. Okay.
Yeah.
The door opens. It's a guy. He's about 5'3". He looks like Paul Rudd in Ant-Man.
Why don't you just say Paul Rudd?
Because he's been in lots of films.
But Paul Rudd looks like Paul Rudd.
Okay, fine. He looks like Paul Rudd. Shut up. He looks like.
I don't like this guy. I hate Paul Rudd.
He looks like Paul Rudd. He's wearing a. It looks like he's.
No, he's an asshole.
He's wearing like a inexpensive suit. He looks like he's trying to impress. That he opens it. It's like, hello, how can I help?
Is the lady of the house home?
Ooh.
We're from 1920.
She's in the kitchen at the moment. She's cooking.
Yeah, we are from 1920.
We'd quite like to talk to her.
Who are you?
We
I'm Jimbo.
My name is Kiara.
Olivia.
And you are the one who's going to talk your way in.
I said out. I'm no good at talking
Yeah.
my way in.
Can we get a sense if he has any connection to, it's the weaving and it's the wild? Would it? No, not the worm. The worm's different.
You got the worm, the weaver, and the wild. The triumvirate.
Yeah, and Guru tend to be connected to the
Wild.
wild. Can I sense that from him?
Perception, primal urge on this one, definite.
All right, my perception is 3 and my primal urge is 2. 5.
No, you're not picking up anything from him at all.
He's just a plain old human being.
And with that roll,
Yeah, you're just going to assume that he is just a normal guy.
Let's head to Gabby's mic. There we go. I will say that we need to talk to her about a matter concerning the. Is it Black Dancer? That's what it is, right? Yeah.
He just looks confused. The black dancer?
Pass the message to her if you would. She'll know what we mean.
Okay. Sort of steps away, closes the door, looks and closes it. Then he walks off. A couple of minutes later, literally a couple of minutes later, the door opens again and it's he's there, just looking really confused. It's like, she said for you all to come in?
Thanks,
call
Paul Rudd.
going outside the door.
Step inside.
He motions sort of down a hallway and he says, there's a living room down there, go in and take a seat.
Go in and sit down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, he closes the door.
I come in because I'm polite.
The living room looks like a classic 1920s American living room. It's all of the old style Americana, if you will, and it's got a wonderful open fireplace. It looks really, this place doesn't belong here. It's so strange. But that's how it all looks. It's immaculately kept.
Beautiful house you have.
You're saying that to him?
Yeah.
Is he there?
Yeah, he sort of sat down in the corner, just looking really confused. He goes, "Oh, it's not my house. It's hers." She's very house proud.
Can I ask how he knows her?
Oh, we've been dating for about 3 weeks, and this is, I'm coming over for dinner and coffee. He looks really nervous. He is visibly sweating now.
So you're courting her then?
Yes.
Forgive me, pal. I have like a terrible I'm terrible for names. What was your name? And if you don't mind reminding me of the name of the mistress of the house.
My name's Dean, and her name is Lucy.
Lucy, and you're Dean. Thank you.
I'm just playing games on my phone, waiting for her.
Okay, right. A few minutes, he sort of sits back and he's just looking at you all, looking really uncomfortable.
I'm gonna give him like idle chit chat, talking about like the Mets or something, like see if there's anything.
Oh, he doesn't like sports at all.
Did you hear about that weird murder over by Central Park the other day?
This was a few hours ago, right?
Oh yeah, it was.
Yes, wasn't that horrible? That was absolutely disgusting, wasn't it?
I've never seen so much liver splayed across the pavement in my life.
He doesn't
I'm
look...
going like this to Olivia behind his back.
Yeah, he looks a bit concerned, and then he just... And you hear footsteps coming from where you assume the kitchen will be.
I'm gonna stand up from my seat.
Okay, this woman walks out of the kitchen. She is about 6'1", 6'2", long jet black hair. She's not really skinny. She is, if you put it in stats, she would be an appearance of 5. She is, the world over would consider this woman beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
The sexy Shelob from that Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Disgusting behaviour.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Sorry,
Yes.
for doing it.
Huh?
Yeah, she's the sexy Shelob from the.
What was that bloody game called? I can't remember.
Is it War for Middle Earth or Battle for Middle Earth? The War of Middle Earth.
War of
Something
Shadow of War.
Shadow of War. That was it. I think I've got it.
Oh, Shadow of War.
I feel like
The second one, whatever the second one was.
The other one.
Yeah, Shadow of War.
That is irrelevant.
It's one of those two. I've got them both in there. Anyway, yeah, she looks like that, and
Is
she
this
is.
conversation happening in front of you? Look like that person.
You look.
Yeah,
Shadow
in
of War.
character conversation.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
she
look
is.
like sexy Shelob.
It's really weird that you're dating Paul Rudd.
Man,
Yeah,
you're
that-
above average.
That's what she looks like. She's wearing like a pinny. She's wearing like a 20s dress with all the flowers on it. She looks stunning.
I will walk over to. I've already forgotten his name because he doesn't matter. But the
Dean.
guy,
Dean.
Dean. I walk over to him and just like vigorously shake his hand, and then turn back to the lady.
I've just risen from my seat and I'm just waiting for the girls to speak. I'll nod my head in her direction.
Okay, yep, she completely ignores you.
Okay.
What are your two appearances?
Oh, me.
Yeah,
Well, I look like a crack addict.
Gabs and Helen, what are your appearances?
One. I
Mine
might ask her for tips.
3.
3,
Is that
okay.
That's under attributes, right?
Yeah, appearance.
Yeah,
Okay.
appearance of 3.
3.
Okay, that's fine. No, you don't matter, you're a man.
No, she doesn't care. Yeah, cool, fine.
Yeah, she does not care. So she's looking at Kiara, and she's like, "It's a pleasure to meet you all this evening. How can I help you?"
I'm a little bit starstruck. Very, very pretty. We have been asked to do some investigations for an elder in this area. Would you prefer if we speak without the men here?
Yes, probably best. She walks over to Dean and she sort of strokes his face and she says, "Go up to the bedroom and sit in my chair." And he just nods and goes.
I'll stand up and leave as well. I'll go into the kitchen.
Okay. John?
She hasn't told me where to go. You know, I need a smoke. I'm gonna go. Is there a backyard?
She doesn't answer you.
It's all right.
You don't exist at the moment.
I'm gonna go to the kitchen.
Okay.
While I'm in the kitchen, my phone is still or connect to everything kind of thing, so I'm going to see what networks and stuff are around.
Nothing. Oh, get out.
Oh, gross.
Do we see?
But deal with
You made
the
Paul
girls
Rudd
first.
cry.
Is there any spiders in the kitchen?
No.
But deal with us later. Deal with the girls first.
Okay, she sort of sits down on the sofa in the middle, and her dress is all like that, perfectly splayed, and she sits there with her one hand on each knee. Everything about this woman is perfect.
I feel very intimidated.
It's not perfect compared to me, so I'm really not. I look like a mangy dog. But wait.
So, we believe that we're looking for the Black Dancers.
The Black Spiral Dancers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We think that they might be connected to something that we're investigating that also involves the Black Dog Gaming Company.
Oof.
Do you know anything about that?
They're a horrible company. They are horrible people. I deal with them on occasion. But
In what way are they horrible?
you don't know anything about them. Have you been to the house up in the hills?
The house
Up in the hills.
up in the hills. Yes, we have.
That is one of their houses.
Oh, that house, right? Okay.
They deal with snuff. That's a bit too lowbrow for my liking.
Okay. That it's low bro. Yeah.
Do you
And-
Sorry.
One of the places we managed to get information from, he said that the trail he was following led to you. Now, I don't want to imply that you're linked to such a horrible company, but do you have any idea why it's coming up to you?
Probably because...
Is it Dean? But it's Dean.
No, it is not Dean. Dean is what I would refer to as dinner.
Consumable.
Yes, collateral, if you will. Consumable, but dinner is probably being cocooned as we speak. Whoever it is who has told you this, is probably aware of my connection to their CEO.
Which is?
Mr. Berry.
Hmm.
But he is not someone who you mess with, I should say. He is not someone who has the same interests, business sense, or anything like that as normal people do. Black Dog Gaming is not his only business.
Could you tell us any of his other businesses?
No, unfortunately. That is something I cannot do.
Is it because you don't know, or because you won't tell us?
Because I won't tell you. And looking at the people you have here, I'm not worried about you trying to take that information from me either.
Fair. I mean, fair. She's pretty
There
obvious.
is a place that you can go to where a business partner of mine controls everything, and he is not a very nice person, and he will not speak with you. The only way you'll get any information from him is a certain device that he keeps on him at all times. But I can give you that address.
Okay.
Very helpful.
It would also be getting someone off of my back.
Sure.
Is there anything else?
Have you noticed any areas or places that you find
Important being brought up by Black Dog.
No. I have this place and the place that I will give you the address to.
And what's the name of your business partner?
Anatoly.
Okay.
He is dangerous and different.
in what sense is he different?
Because he is a leech. A vampire.
Right. Does the name Dave Batista mean anything to you?
That's not his real name. That's not his real name. That was just how I was just using him to describe what he looks like.
Oh, sorry. I just read it on my thing. I was like, anyone?
I think he's a great actor.
Yes, absolutely.
Claw.
Claw. There we go. I'll scrub that out, shall I? You know I don't know who anyone is.
I will have. I'm going to run to the toilet and then I'll do perception and alertness off of all four of you. Yeah, that excited. I need the loop. Back in a sec. Off of all four of them.
Cool.
Test. We really probably should have put the be right back
Yeah, we
thing
probably
up.
should have.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm still here, guys. I'm just.
No, that's cool. We're in the kitchen anyway, both in the story and metaphorically in that we're not in the main
It's
scene
all
at
the
the moment.
booze.
Oh, we could drain it of booze. I'm just gonna flick the door shut. There we go.
Oh, Steve's opened the door, so the lovely smell of weed just wafted straight through. Night, night, hon.
Night. I don't know where Gabby went. She was just like, oh yeah, and left. She's gone somewhere. Gone around.
I'm
I'm
sure
sure
there
there
must be more things we could ask this spider lady, but
I'm not saying nothing.
I
I'm
can't
not
think
there.
of anything.
Suggestions in the chat.
Curious, actually. See how many people are in there.
Two people are watching.
No, they're not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What?
Yeah, it's really inaccurate.
It is really inaccurate.
7 people wasting
7 people wasting their lives watching us. So,
Frankly, Spider-Man was far more reasonable. I was ready to be all the costing.
come on, John, pay attention. John.
Is it?
John.
He's muted.
We're in the
Hey!
I was
Right
paying
then.
attention, guys. I was just doing some other bits and pieces.
No, you're fine, mate. You're fine. Okay, so I need to do perception and alertness for everyone.
Mine's 4.
Okay. Excellent. Remember 2. Adam,
What was it? Perception and what? Sorry.
alertness.
Where is alert there? That is 5. Me. Yeah, boy.
Wow. Remember 4. John,
Sorry, what are we doing?
perception and alertness.
5.
Okay, and 3. Okie dokie.
And 5 for Gabby as well.
1. Okay, that's fine. Success is a success. So that's fine. Okay, so I'll do the ladies when Gabs comes back then. So, John, Adam,
Yes.
you're in the kitchen, chatting away.
I'm scanning the networks on my phone, like elite hacksaws.
Yeah, you can't. There's nothing really new there. You're seeing lots of local Wi-Fi's and stuff like that. Hundreds of them, in fact.
I'm just standing and watching. Just
The
listening.
light in the kitchen flickers. And as it does, and you get plunged into darkness for a split second, you will notice that on the walls there's hundreds, thousands of spiders. Not really, really big ones, not the really small, they're sort of like a middle-sized American spider. So, and they're all over the walls, to the point of where there is a single web thread going down from the light bulb, and there's a spider just hanging from it. And it's like it's listening to both of you.
Man, that spider's having a really dull time.
But then when the flickering stops, you can't see it, and everything goes back to normal.
Cool. I mean, it's fine. We're in a house. Like, kind of expect to be spied on, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gross.
I start talking about the Mets. I start talking about the Mets and they're like the statistics of the season.
Okay, right. The ladies. When you mention Claw's name, her face changes. Not quite so pretty anymore. She doesn't have 2 eyes anymore. She now has 6. So just her jaw is a little bit longer.
Look what you got now.
Her shoulders are a little bit bonier. Her arms have become really, really skinny and
Can we
bony.
start to back the fuck out of the room whilst this is happening?
No, this happens for like a second, and then she seems to regain herself, and she goes back. So you see this horrific image, and then it shifts straight back to how she was before, and she sort of rolls her shoulders and sort of settles herself and Claw the Wall. Was that his name?
Yes?
A red talon. He's outside my house.
I didn't say that. I said, what does the name mean to you?
No. It was a question. He's outside my house. It's phrased, so meant to be phrased as a question. Is he outside my house?
No.
Thanks, man.
No. Okay, good.
Oh, it was good. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
More Italian doggies. More Italian doggies. Excellent. Oh dear. Okay. That's good. He knows he's not allowed here. There would be a lot of trouble. She writes down something on a piece of paper that she takes out of a little clutch. Is that what they're called? Clutches?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Look at me go.
Nailed it.
Yeah. I saw you looking. Judge me. She sort of takes out a little piece of paper and she writes an address down and she hands it over to Kiara.
Okay. Thank
If
you very much.
you can ask the men to leave out the back.
We're not the tradesmen. Come on.
A lady
I'm
has
like, yes, that would be fine.
a lady has a reputation to uphold.
She's a man eater.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
She's a bad eater.
So if you can ask them to leave out the back, and then if you feel the need to return here, well, if a man answers the door, leave. And she says with her most beautiful smile,
Noted. We will take heed of that next time.
excellent. Oh, cool. Okay.
Do
Before we
we...
go out the living room, can I
And I
just
just
turn
turn
to
to
her?
her.
Is that all real? What, that surgery?
I start to see her out of the room going, thank you very much. I'm going to go now.
It is all natural, my dear. All natural.
Do we hear her saying that that's everything from the kitchen?
You'll hear most of it, yeah.
That's our cue, mate. Come on.
I see you guys and I say you've got to leave out the back.
Yeah. Back door only.
Right, we'll go out the back door.
Meet you around the front. We go out the front. Done.
Yeah.
Fine. I walk out the back.
Excellent. Okay, yeah, she will push the door and then she'll head on upstairs.
We'll walk back.
Dean is no more.
Why?
Right.
He wasn't a Mets fan. He'd go fuck himself. Call himself a New Yorker.
He looked like he'd already had his vital juices sucked out of him. They're just so bland.
Malleable is the word you're looking for.
To be fair, that fits for Paul Rudd.
I walk back out and round the front to Claw, if he's still there.
Not that you can see.
No, he's gone. Alright, cool.
As we step out, I'm gonna light a cigarette. Because I'm gonna fucking chill after that.
Yeah, you need to. My God.
I'll pass the joint around.
Terrified.
Except for,
Thank you.
Yeah, I pass the joint around.
Nice. Yeah, I will also have some.
Right, so...
I've got a party
I
of
guess we relay the conversation that
Yeah,
we
I was
had
gonna
to
say,
these
yeah.
guys, and I say that I've got
An
an address for Anatoly, I think she said.
Anatoly?
Anatoly, okay.
I see.
Um,
Anyone tell her like the Fatal Attraction was like stopped being popular like 50 years ago?
It's what? We'll go there then, shall we?
yeah.
I'm just singing now, Pack. Fuck spiders.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't.
It's an awful lot.
Really don't.
No.
Nasty.
Yes.
I kind of want to let Claw know, but he's not here.
Can I do
So-
like an investigation to see if I can see him?
You can't
Quite
see
like
him.
him now. I've decided I quite like Claw. I didn't like it before, but
He'll make
You
his
thought it
own.
was a conversation. I'm doing murdering someone in front of us, practically.
He's a big boy. He'll look after himself.
big boy. Yeah, alright, let's head
Probably
off
gonna
then.
go off and eat a small antelope.
You might do. That sounds like something
To
you
be
do.
quite honest, I think he's going to be a bit like the trash heap in the sky. And just appear when he wants to. I think he's keeping tabs on us more than we're keeping tabs on him.
Strong agree.
I mean, he didn't know we were following him. And
No, he knew we were
he has a
following him, so he
he has a red talon, they're a bit dumb.
Oh,
I think they're not really all going on up there.
I quite like Thorny, but he's a
He's
drunk
standing right
bastard.
behind me. This is the point we're having this conversation. He's standing right behind me, isn't he?
His two hands start massaging his shoulders.
He's the right hand.
Hey, if he fucking spine busters me, I'm out.
Right, let's go. Where is this place? Is it close? Is it in New York?
It's in New York.
Oh, he's
Other
right.
side.
Uber?
Get us an Uber.
I
Yeah.
think we're not going to get a Kit. I think Kit's dead.
Yeah.
Kit was putting Molly to sleep, so it's chances are she's probably still awake. So yeah, so no, that's fine. That's fine. We'll have a Kit for the next time.
Cool.
To the Uber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, to the Uber. We probably need to finish fairly soon,
Yeah.
and this feels like it's a good place to stop.
Yeah, sure.
Mm.
Okay. What we'll do is if I do the lead up to the next bit,
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
and then we can call it all. So, you're in the Uber for about 15 minutes, and it drives along quite a well-to-do bit. You're seeing large houses, all in like walled off. They've all got private gardens and everything like that, and they've got like buzzers on the front gate and things.
Oh no, we're in Long Island.
And then the driver, he stops and he just points to this to this house. Really modern, looks absolutely stunning. It's got like 4 floors to it. You can see like a triple garage and stuff like that. You can see to the side like tennis courts and stuff like that as well. Here goes. This is it.
Thank you very much. 5 stars for you, buddy.
Nice.
Get out.
So it is currently, I'd say, about 8 o'clock in the evening, 9 o'clock in the evening.
When
game.
is sunset?
Gone.
Gone. All right, cool, fine.
Yeah. So.
Because we know he's a vampire, right? So.
Yeah. So we will. When do people? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking vampires.
Yeah. So we right. So what I'll do is I'll end it, and then we can decide when we're carrying on afterwards. So
Cool,
so thank you everyone who watched. I'm amazed you did.
Sorry for frowning so much.
That's sorry. It was
running, Steve.
That's all right. I really enjoyed it. It is good, and I will end it now. So yeah, thank you everyone, and bye bye.
Cool.